Hey guys, I hope you're all well. For any of you that are learning to drive, I would highly recommend downloading the Ultimate Driving course. There are 38 easy to understand videos covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. Just watch the video before the driving lesson related to the topic you are covering on that day. This will provide you with the correct knowledge on that subject, which means you'll know exactly what to do. So you'll get into the car fully prepared, which will speed up learning. This will definitely save you time and money on driving lessons. The course is still available at the special offer one-off fee, which gives you access to all of the videos for 12 months. And to get a free sample of a video in the Ultimate Driving course, please watch this video that I have previously uploaded. The link to the video is in the description below. Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we've got another mock test, and today we have got Bouqui. Yeah, did I pronounce that right? Yeah? Yeah. I've been trying to pronounce that. Okay. So, Bouqui, yeah, tell us a little bit about your driving, please.
So I started my driving lessons in January, stopped in March because of COVID, and so far I've had over 24 hours lessons. I haven't covered everything. I haven't covered like reversing, parking, and a few things, but yeah.
Okay, so you've done no parking. Have you done any maneuvers at all?
I haven't done like reversing. I haven't done that.
So what maneuvers have you done? Have you done the bay parking yet at all?
No.
No? Parallel parking?
No.
So
I've just done parking on the street.
Okay,
like,
parking on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Have you done parking on the opposite side of the road?
Not like an in-depth lesson, but I probably have like done that while I was driving. Maybe the situation needed me to do that. So. Okay,
is there any reason why you haven't done any maneuver? Did your instructor tell you why you haven't done any maneuver yet?
I think the reason is because I haven't perfected the basics. So like, I've been struggling with going from a higher gear to a lower gear. So it's just like perfecting the basics. That's why I haven't like moved forward to the next things, if you get what I mean.
So what have you have covered like stuff like roundabouts and dual carriageways and all that? Yeah, you have done that, haven't you? Because obviously you contacted me for a mock test. So which means we're going to like it's going to be like a mock of your test, yeah. Okay, so you're telling me you haven't done any maneuvers. So what would you like me to go through a maneuver with you? Shall I? I'll tell you, we'll just attempt parking on the opposite side of the road, because
I'm sure I've done that.
Yeah. So we won't do any of the other maneuvers. Yeah, because you haven't done them, have you?
I probably have done them. I'm just not exactly sure.
Okay. So you know maneuvers. You know in your test, yeah.
Yeah.
There's 4 maneuvers. Yeah. So you have parking on the right-hand side of the road. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have reverse bay parking.
I haven't done that.
To the left or to the right, yeah. You have forward bay parking when you go into a car park and park forwards into a bay. Have you done that yet?
No.
No? And there's parallel parking where you pull up next to another vehicle and park behind it.
Yeah, I've done that one.
You've done that one, yeah?
Yeah.
So we can do that one then, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so you have covered that maneuver, yeah. But yeah, some instructors do leave the maneuvers to maneuvers aren't like a massive part of your driving lessons. Yeah, like I'd rather you know how to drive than do your maneuvers. You fit your maneuvers in after anyway. It doesn't take that long, yeah.
Right.
But if you feel your instructor hasn't covered anything, obviously you've heard of the Ultimate Driving course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, because you've been watching some of the videos, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have been watching a lot of the videos.
Yeah, and I mentioned that course in all the videos, yeah, because I think it benefits learners massively, yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, we'll do a mock run. We'll start following off. Start by following the sat nav.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Have you done the show me, tell me questions yet?
Yeah.
You have. Okay. So I can ask you those as well. Yeah. I can ask you one tell me, one show me. And guys, for any of you that don't know, the learners that come here, they haven't had any driving lessons with me. You've been having driving lessons with a different company, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Bouqui is here just for me to assess her driving and tell her of her faults, really, yeah? Okay, so I'm not really teaching you anything.
No.
Yeah, you will obviously learn about your faults, but it's not an actual driving lesson, yeah? So, okay, the tell me question, right? What tell me question shall I ask you? Okay, could you tell me how you check your brakes are working before starting a journey?
I would obviously start the car, move forward a bit, and just press the brake. Make sure it's not it makes sure it's smooth and it's not like springy, if you get what I mean. Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you kind of half answered it. The words we're looking for is the pedal shouldn't feel spongy or slack. Yeah, so what you're describing, like you'd move a bit and then test it, that's correct, yeah. The pedal shouldn't feel spongy or slack, and when you do brake, the car should not pull to one side.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so you kind of half answered it, yeah. So one more as a fault here in the video. So any faults that you do make, I won't say anything during the test. At the end, we'll go through them, but during the video, obviously for anyone watching, I do talk about the faults just before they're happening. And any serious faults, Bouqui, what colour do they be marked in?
Red.
On the video, yeah, good. And any normal driving faults?
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow, amber, yeah. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
So whenever you're ready, if you could move off and follow the sat nav for me, please. The car's already on a lefty on, yeah, so the windows don't get misted up. And you've never driven the car before. The wipers are on that side over there. I have left them on auto as well, yeah, so they'll just stay on, yeah. Sorry, cancel your signal a second. Pop into neutral. Right, before I forget, yeah, I did forget, yeah. You told me that you've got a YouTube channel as well, yeah? What's your YouTube channel?
Bouqui, so Bouquio.
Okay, I'll put that there in the link as well, yeah?
Okay.
And what's it about?
It's about hair, makeup and lifestyle.
Okay, so any of you guys and girls that are into that, check her channel out and hit the subscribe button for her, yeah? Okay, hopefully that helps you out.
Yeah,
so,
thank you.
yeah, move off now, please.
Okay.
As she moves off, check where Bouqui's right foot is positioned. It should be on the gas pedal, but isn't. This doesn't cause any problems this time, but is the cause to some serious driving faults, as you'll see shortly. Bouqui makes a fair serious driving fault when emerging at this junction.
Turn right.
Turn right.
Yeah. When approaching a closed T-junction, it's best to select gear 1 just before the end so you're ready to move. Bouqui stops and then selects gear 1. This happens at most of the junctions, and we do have a chat about this at the end of the test. Bouqui stops too far back from the giveaway line, so has to creep forward. Bouqui brings the clutch up too high and stalls. After edging forward, she should have stopped again because our view was restricted. She emerges out and slows down a vehicle that was approaching from our left. There are parked vehicles on our side of the road. When overtaking the parked vehicles, it's important to check the mirrors before changing direction. Bouqui checks the mirrors well. When parking up on the left, you should check the centre and left mirrors as you'll be steering towards the left. But instead of the left mirror, Bouqui checks the right. If you could park up anywhere safe on the left, please. Okay, and move off when you're ready, please. Overall, Bouqui moves off well, but again you'll notice that she's not using the gas pedal when moving off. we have parked vehicles and also vehicles coming towards us. The gap is really narrow and Bouqui is too fast and too close to the parked vehicles. I was about to go for the steering, but Bouqui steered just in time.
Slow down please, slow down. Okay, slow down please, slow down.
Sharp right, then ahead. Keep left.
At this right turn, Bouqui doesn't apply a right signal. She does position well at the right turn. The speed limit on this dual carriageway is 40 miles per hour. Bouqui is really slow when building up the speed. She stays in second gear and barely reaches 25 miles per hour.
After 400 yards, turn left.
No, it's at the traffic lights. So not the first traffic lights, the second one.
When approaching a left turn, you should keep to the normal driving position. Bouqui positions too much to the right and slightly over the white line.
Turn left.
And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left please.
When parking up, Bouqui touches the curb.
Okay, and move off when you're ready please.
When moving off, Bouqui forgets to release the handbrake and ends up stalling. She doesn't check the right blind spot before moving off.
At the end of the road, turn right. Turn right.
When emerging at an uphill T-junction, you should select gear 1 on approach and use clutch control. Only use the brake if you have to stop and wait. Bouqui doesn't approach correctly and then tries to move off without pressing the gas pedal. This causes her to stall numerous times. In the end, I had to take control. If you struggle with hills and uphill junctions, you'll find a video on this in the ultimate driving course in which I demonstrate how it should be done.
Okay, I'm going to help you out now, yeah? Because there's some vehicles behind us. If you take your feet off the pedals, please. That's it. Put your foot on the gas for me. That's it. Just press a bit more gas. That's it. Just, we're going to wait for these cars, yeah? Just be ready on the gas though. That's it. Set the gas a bit more. Good, keep it there. Okay, and now carry on.
Instead of keeping to the normal driving position, Bouqui positions too much to the right. There is a road to our right before our junction, so Bouqui should wait until we pass that road before signalling. She signals too early.
Turn right.
And again Bouqui tries to move off without using any gas. She stalls a few times, so I had to help her out.
Would you like me to help you out here? Okay, I'm going to go for the brake, okay? Again, that's it. Just set the gas for me, yeah? And now we can continue.
The speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Bouqui builds up the speed too slow and stays in second gear for too long. She should have selected gear 3 earlier.
Straight ahead, yeah?
When continuing straight ahead, you should stay in the left lane unless road markings advise otherwise. Bouqui gets into the right hand lane and then realizes that she should have been in the left lane. When going into the left lane, Bouqui should have checked the mirrors before changing lane, but she starts to move into the left lane and then checks the mirrors, which is too late. She also brakes quite late. And when moving off, Bouqui stalls but manages to restart and continue without my help.
After 400 yards, keep left. Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Here we have a giveaway sign and markings and must give way to any traffic approaching from our right. Bouqui doesn't notice this and I have to intervene.
Okay, stop. Okay, we have to give way to those cars, yeah? Okay, select gear 1 for me. And check when it's safe.
When trying to move, Bouqui stalls the car.
Wait. Now you can go, yeah?
We have 2 lanes and Bouqui is in the left lane. It's vital that you stay in your lane, but Bouqui starts drifting into the right hand lane. There are vehicles overtaking, so I had to step in.
Turn left, then keep right.
Okay, keep to the left, please. Keep to the left more. Stay a bit more. That's it. Carry on.
At this roundabout, we are going straight ahead second exit. Bouqui starts off in the left lane, which is good, and keeps to her lane. But then she starts to drift over towards the right, so I have to ask her to steer back to the left.
Okay, keep to the left of it, please. That's it.
Take the exit, then turn left.
Keep to the left, keep to the left. Okay. Keep to the left, please.
Here we have parked cars and an oncoming vehicle. This time, Bouqui slows down well for the narrow gap.
Turn left, then take the second left.
Now we have another uphill junction, and to be honest, I was expecting Bouqui to stall again as she did previously, but this time she manages to move off without stalling.
The roundabout turning right, third exit.
At this roundabout, Bouqui makes 3 serious driving faults. Bouqui moves into the right hand lane with good observations but doesn't signal.
After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit.
And now Bouqui moves into the middle lane but doesn't check any mirrors before doing so.
Go right on the roundabout, third exit.
When moving off, again Bouqui has her right foot on the brake and rushes off the clutch, which causes the car to stall. She's unable to restart and move, so holds up the traffic behind. And because it's happened so many times, I decided to give her some advice on what to do. Remember guys, these mock tests are not like normal driving lessons where the instructor helps and teaches a learner. I stay quiet and don't help, as that's what will happen on your actual test.
Okay, Bouqui, wait there. What you're doing, you're just rushing off the clutch. Hold the clutch there for me, yeah? Take your foot off the brake now. Don't move the clutch up. Don't move it up. Press a bit of gas to go. That's it. That's how you need to move off. Yeah? Clutch back down and stop. Well, you're rushing off the clutch after the bite. You know, you held it at the biting point there. Hold it there for a couple of extra seconds like you did there and use the gas with it.
Right.
Okay, you're rushing off either, so you're stalling every time. Okay, it's happened a few times, so I'll just help you out with it. Yeah, we're obviously struggling with that, aren't we? Okay, go on then. Hold it there for me. Hold it a bit higher with the clutch. That's it. Good. That's okay. See how you came off it there? A bit too quick. Okay, focus on the roundabout now.
As we enter the roundabout, Bouqui is in the left lane, so should stay in her lane. But she goes into the middle lane and then back to the left lane without any observations.
Take the exit, then keep right.
Here Bouqui asks me if she's in the correct lane. We have a choice of 2 lanes, and it's best to select the left lane out of the 2, as this will lead on to the left lane when you enter the new road. Bouqui selects a right hand lane, which isn't a problem. It just means that she'll have to switch back to the left after the turn.
Yeah, you can use both of these lanes to turn right.
Turn right, then keep left.
Again, Bouqui rushes off the clutch and stalls and holds up the traffic behind.
Don't rush off the clutch, hold it there. More gas first, more gas.
Now Bouqui should stick to the right hand lane, but starts to drift over to the left.
Keep to the right, please. Keep to the right lane, that's it. Now continue following the sat nav, please.
Ahead we have parked cars and the two lanes merge into one. Bouqui checks the mirror as well to look out for anyone that may be overtaking.
And if you could park up on the left, please.
Now I'm going to ask Bouqui to carry out the reverse parallel parking manoeuvre.
Okay, and if you could do the reverse parallel parking manoeuvre using that black car ahead. So I'll pull up next to that car and then reverse park.
So move forward and then reverse.
Yeah, so you're going to pull up next to that car.
To the
Then,
side.
yeah, and then reverse back. You said you've done this manoeuvre before, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give it a go for me.
When moving off, Bouqui doesn't check the right blind spot. When starting this manoeuvre, you should position your vehicle in line with the parked vehicle. Bouqui positions too far back.
You need to lift the button up. That's it.
When manoeuvring, you shouldn't press the brake when trying to move the car. Bouqui is pressing the brake pedal throughout the manoeuvre. You can hear a grinding noise every time she brings the clutch up to move the car. During the manoeuvre, Bouqui doesn't check out of the back or the blind spot when our vehicle swings out. This would be a serious driving fault. She does position too far back from the vehicle that we are using, but then does go forward to sort her out.
Okay. You done?
Yeah.
Okay. And move off when you're ready, please.
And again, when moving off, Bouqui doesn't check the blind spot. At the end of this road, the view is restricted. Bouqui stops too far back from the giveaway line, which doesn't help us get the best possible view. Before emerging out, always ensure that you can see around 8 to 10 car lengths to your left and right. We can only see up to a couple of car lengths when Bouqui decides to emerge out. After pulling out, she notices a lorry and has to stop, which meant she was blocking the road. We have parked vehicles ahead, so Bouqui should check the mirrors and overtake. She doesn't realise that the vehicles are parked up and decides to stop behind them.
These parked cars?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to ask Bouqui the show me question. I ask her to show me how to demist the rear screen. As she is looking down for the button, our vehicle drifts to the right. You should always keep control of the vehicle.
Okay, Bouqui, if you could show me how to demist your back screen, please. Could you keep the car to the left, please?
No, that's the leg.
She also slows down quite a bit whilst looking for the button.
See this one?
No, that's the front screen. At the traffic lights, turn right, please.
She signals too late. Bouqui rushes off the clutch and stalls. We have two sets of lights here, one set for traffic that is going straight ahead and another set for traffic that is turning right. The light turns green for anyone that is going straight ahead, but our traffic light is still red. Bouqui starts to move off as soon as she sees the green arrow, so I have to stop her.
Stop, 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 stop. The lights are still red, yeah? End of the road, turn right, please.
Now we're back at the test centre and it's time to tell Bouqui that she really needs to improve her driving.
Park up on the left, please. Okay. Right, you can switch off the engine for me. That's fine. Okay, Bouqui, how do you think that went?
Yeah, that was a fail.
Okay, so yeah, it was a fail, yeah? Any idea what your main faults were?
I stalled a lot,
Yeah.
especially on the hill.
What do you think that was? Obviously, I did help you in between, and I kind of explained why it was, yeah?
I think it's because in my head, I assume your leg should not be on the accelerator and the clutch at the same time. So that's why I was taking my
Why
leg.
is that? What's made you assume that? Has your instructor taught you that, or?
Probably that's what I've understood.
Okay.
That, you know, your leg can be on the clutch and the gas at the same time. That's what makes you stall. So that's why I take my leg off the clutch quickly.
Yeah, that's what's making you stall. Thinking that you're supposed to use the gas while you're getting the biting point, while you got the biting point, especially in those situations when you're waiting on hills and that. Because you're trying to move the car without any acceleration. It's like, for example, say if you're riding a bike, could the bike move without you pedaling it?
No.
Nah. Yeah. Just think of it that way. Obviously, you've been learning in a diesel car, so That's been working just with the clutch maybe sometimes. Yeah, but even that's a bad way of learning to drive. Yeah, it's not the best way of learning to drive.
No, I've been learning in a petrol car.
You've been learning in a petrol?
No, sorry, diesel. Yeah, you're
diesel.
Right, diesel.
Address that with your instructor. Your instructor should be teaching you to set the gas first. If he's not doing that, you got to ask him why. Yeah, if he says to you, oh, don't worry, in this car you can get away with it. Say, but what if I buy petrol after? What am I going to do then? Like here now, remember today on the hill, because there's nobody behind us, I'll let you have a good, I think it was about 6 attempts to try and move the car. But you couldn't move it, could you? What would happen if you had to get in a petrol car, yeah, and you were on your own after you pass your driving test? Like, if I was in the car today, what would happen there? God knows how long you'd be there.
I would be there for a long time.
Yeah. So, it's like, you've got to make sure, you know, if you're paying for lessons, yeah, everyone assumes that all instructors are teaching the correct way, but they're not. Sometimes they just get, obviously they have the knowledge, but they may get a little bit lazy. Yeah, I'm not saying your instructor is, but from what I've seen so far, some of the habits you've got, it's like, for example, you know, when you take any turn or park up, what's a routine? Do you use any kind of routine?
Look around.
What's a routine called?
What's it called? Is it maneuver, something like that?
See, you've got to, you know, for you should be saying that routine out loud because you're not using it at all. Yeah, and the routine is mirror, signal, maneuver, but the new maneuver part breaks up into position, speed, and look in that order. But sometimes you're just forgetting your signal. On a few turns, you've totally forgot your signal. Your mirrors are sometimes coming in after. When you park up on the left, which mirrors are you supposed to check?
That one.
Yeah.
I kept checking this.
Yeah,
one.
centre and left, because that's the way you're going to be steering. Yeah, just imagine there's a cyclist saying that meter gap, but you keep checking that right one. Yeah. I don't mind even if you want to check them all, that's fine, but you should be checking this one. Okay. And there were quite a faults there with the roundabouts, staying in the correct lane. Yeah, you're drifting from one lane to the other without any mirror checks at all. That's quite dangerous, that is. Yeah, even on the dual carriageways. Your speed, really slow. You stay in gear 1 and gear 2 quite a lot. Obviously, don't want you to feel bad. This is all like negative stuff I'm telling you of your faults. Yeah, it's going to make you feel like crap, isn't it? Yeah, okay. But I'm trying to like... obviously, you'll see the video back and you'll see how many faults there were, yeah. What I'm saying is it just frustrates, not your fault. Yeah, you know when you're being taught. Yeah, you've got to be like, I don't like it when you've spent so much money on lessons and still, obviously your instructor's probably trying their best as well, yeah, okay, but you've got to find a way to like, like, you know how you said at the start, your gear changing. Yeah, your gear changing, you said you have a problem shifting down.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the understanding of when to select gear 1 and gear 2. It's like, you know, when you come to the T-junctions and you have to stop and give way. Yeah. There, you're selecting gear 1 after stopping. You should get gear 1 just beforehand. Yeah. Not stop and then get it.
You can stop on any gear and then go to the lower gear.
But then, yeah, but the thing is then, if it is clear, you're not ready to go. You should always approach a junction ready to go, prepared to go. Yeah, obviously you have to do. It depends on the view at the junction. Like this one at the start, yeah, we didn't have the best view at all, did we? There, yeah, you know, when we were leaving the test centre, yeah, and we couldn't see much. And what did you do? You crept out and you went out, and then a car turned up from the left. Yeah, and it happened on one of the crossroads where the lorry turned up as well. If you can't see, don't commit yourself. Yeah, you should be edging forward, yeah, and then checking. But thing is, you're not very good at edging forward, creeping forward because of that clutch. Yeah, you've got to master that clutch control first. Yeah, what you need to do is, you know, when you have your lessons, get back to the basics a bit. Yeah, you need to learn how to do the junctions correctly and practice clutch control. That's going to help you massively. Yeah, because you know when you do your lessons, is it a set structure that you go from one lesson to another, or is it just you try and do a lot of stuff together?
No, I've basically been on, you know, the whole clutch control, tier 1, tier 2. I haven't come past tier 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've tried gear 4 once and or twice, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I think you just need to get a bit more understanding and stick to the basics first. Yeah, okay. And I would love to see you back for another mock test when you're almost test ready. Obviously, you're not test ready at the moment. You know that as well. Yeah. Okay, but it's nothing that a few lessons can't sort out. And if you're going to practice you said with your partner as well, yeah, with your husband, then it will help you massively. But you've got to be doing stuff the correct way. There's pointless going out and practicing if you're doing stuff the wrong way. Use the routines. Yeah. Okay. Download the Ultimate Driving course. Trust me, it's going to help you massively. So even if your instructor is teaching you something or missing stuff out, yeah, or is using a different way, you know, if you see something in the course, learn from it. Question your instructor on it. Say, why can't I do it this way? You understand? Because in there, I've created it using all my experience, and I've showed you exactly what's supposed to be done, how you're supposed to approach the junction, at what time you're supposed to get the gear, and why. I've given all the reasons why in there as well. Okay, so before any lesson, I'd just recommend you to watch the first few lessons first. Yeah. Okay. What I'll do is I'll send you a link over for the first few videos, so you don't have to pay for them. Yeah. See what you think of it. If there's anything in there, I'll guarantee there's going to be stuff in there that you haven't been taught. Yeah, or you haven't got the knowledge of from what I've seen today. Okay, so you need to get that correct knowledge. Like you said, you were staying in gear 1 and gear 2 for a long time. Yeah, it was like we were driving quite slow. Look, driving is not easy. Yeah, I've had a lot of pupils that have taken a long time to learn to drive. I think you've been watching my niece's lessons, Taj's lessons. Yeah, she's been okay. Yeah, but I've had learners that have taken quite a few more lessons than her. Yeah, and it's not easy for everyone, but everyone gets there. You'll get there. You'll get ready for your test. You'll be able to drive. Yeah, you just keep going. So yeah, but have you started your lessons again, or has it been a while?
No, I haven't. I have in the last 2 weeks. I've had 2 lessons, like 2 hours.
But obviously after a long break because of COVID, that hasn't helped either.
No, it hasn't at all.
Okay, like I said, I don't want you to feel that's why you came here. You wanted me to tell you of your faults. Yeah. Yeah, and just when you just have a mock test. This is why when I do this with my learners, when I did it with Taz, I did it right at the end when I know they're kind of ready, because otherwise all it's a lesson where we just take a lesson, you do a mock test, and I just tell you how bad your driving is. You understand? It's not very good for your morale and confidence. Okay, but hopefully it will help you out.
Was there any good?
You know what? I'll find something. I'll put it in the video for you.
Oh wow, it was that bad.
No. It's sometimes your mirror checks are good. A few meeting situations where you slow down in time. When that gap was narrow. Yeah. Yeah, but then sometimes you do the same thing and then you wouldn't do it right. Yeah.
How about my steering?
Positioning. You're positioning too far to that side a lot. Yeah, to the right hand side of the road. Okay. Obviously, it might be because you're not used to this car, but yeah, quite a few things you need to work on there. Yeah, but I'm going to send you the link to the first few videos.
Yeah, my husband's definitely be looking forward to the video to laugh at me.
Okay. Like I said, it's just there to help you and you to notify you of your mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably send the video to my instructor as well, so she would know where to help me.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem, Bouqui. Thank you so much for coming down and doing the mock test. Yeah. And guys, like always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.